I love lamb cutlets on a barbecue. They're sweet, they're delicate, they're delicious, and they're so easy to cook, even just with some olive oil and some salt and pepper. I'm going to show you 3 really easy marinades though for lamb cutlets that take no time at all, and they're fantastic for any barbecue. Let's start with something a bit different. It's maple syrup and black pepper marinated lamb cutlets. The important thing with this is to buy real maple syrup, not the imitation flavoured stuff, which is something else altogether. So we need some maple syrup. Then we need a lot of black pepper to work off the sweetness of the maple syrup. It's a nice coarse grind, so you're really aware of it being in there. Plenty of that. Then we need some olive oil, just a little bit. And some rosemary, finely chopped. And that's it. That's one down. A couple of cutlets in there and coat them well. Our second recipe is just as easy. We want some garlic, some rosemary, quite a bit, some olive oil, quite a bit, plenty of cumin, and then the zest of a lemon. Mix all that up with a little bit of salt and pepper. And it's that easy. In with our lamb cutlets. We'll use them to stir it up. And it's a really easy, delicious marinade. Because these cutlets are actually quite small pieces of meat, you don't need to marinate them for long. You're certainly not for days. 2, 3, 4 hours in the fridge, covered, is fine. If you want to do them in the morning before you go to work and barbecue when you come home, that's just fine too. The third recipe I'm going to do is Malaysian lamb cutlets. It's got more ingredients, but it's not difficult to do. It's just a matter of adding them all to the marinade. We start with a little bit of salt. We've got some sugar and a little bit of oyster sauce. Then some Shaoxing rice wine, or you can use sherry. A little bit of sesame oil. Be very light-handed with the sesame oil. It's a very strong flavour. We've got some Chinese 5-spice. A little bit of soy sauce. Some turmeric. And finally some Malay curry powder. Give all that a mix. Get it into a thin sort of paste and add the lamb cutlets and just coat them completely with the marinade and then cover them and into the fridge for a few hours. Now through the magic of TV, I've got some cutlets that look like they've been marinating for about 3 or 4 hours. These aren't going to take long on the barbecue. I've got them on the char grill, a couple of minutes either side, and they'll be perfect. These are our cumin rosemary. Yummo. You gotta love lamb on a barbecue. Our Malaysian marinade. And finally, the maple syrup and black pepper. despite the smoke, this smells absolutely fantastic. I don't know which ones smell best. One thing you do have to do is marinades that have got sugar in them, or maple syrup, which has obviously got a lot of sugar in it. Just keep an eye on them so that they don't burn. Just keep checking them on the barbie. Just turn these once is all you need to do. They look good. They smell fantastic. Look at this. It's heaven on a stick as far as I'm concerned. You could probably rest these for just a minute or two. They're only small pieces of meat. They don't need a lot of resting. For the purpose of the exercise here, I'm just going to put them straight on 3 different plates. These are the maple black pepper cutlets. I'm going to put these with a salad. The cumin and rosemary are just delicious. You can just hand these round at barbecues as finger food. And finally, these fantastic Malaysian lamb cutlets just with some steamed baby bok choy as a fantastic meal in its own right.